Hi y'all. We're gonna go with multiply and divide decimals this time. So when you multiply and divide decimals, you do not worry about the decimal till the very end. Add and subtract, you gotta line it up at the beginning. Multiply and divide, pretend it is not even there until you're done. And I'll show you. 8 times 4 is 32. Everybody knows that, right? 32. Now, there's one decimal place here, and there's one behind the decimal there, so there needs to be 2 here. So, if I go 32 times 8, I'm going to write it this way. So that's 16, 24, right? 32 times 8. Make sure. Yep, okay. So here I have 2 places. Okay, there's a 1, 2. Here I have 1 place. So here I have to have 3 places. So I'm going to start on the end, go 1, 2, 3. So 3.2 times 0.8 equals 0.256. Okay? You multiply first, then decide at the end. So I have another one right here. 3.54 times 1.6. Oh, 0.16. Sorry, writing it down wrong. Okay, multiply. Forget the decimals. Don't care about the decimals yet. Multiply. 32. 18, 19, 21. Now, some students have trouble with this. So I used up, I did 6 times 4 is 24, 6 times 5, okay? I used up my ones digit. So when I do my tens digit, I need the answers to be 1 space over. I like to put an X here. That reminds me to move 1 space over. A lot of people just put a 0 there, because this 1 times 4 has to be in the tens place, because that's where this is, my phone. Okay, and then 5, 3, and 6, 6, 5. Okay, this little guy right here is very important. If you don't scoot it over 1 because you're using the second place value, you're gonna, when you add, your place values won't be in the same place. I need this place value to line up here. This place value lines up there. So, why did I put the decimal in there? Wrong place. So, you're like, hey, wrong place. This has 2. This has 2. This has to have 4. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay? So, that's messy. We're gonna just get rid of that because it's messy. Alright? I'm gonna do one more. 3.25 times 2.6. Okay? This is 30, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19. Okay, now I'm moving over to this spot, so it has to scoot over. So I'm going to put my little placeholder in here because I want to go over here. So that is 10, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 9. Okay, here I have 2. Here I have 1. Here I need 3. So I go 1, 2, 3. My answer is 9.50. Now, divide. I want to erase it. I'll just leave it there. Divide. When you see a number like this, you read it 32 divided by 8, right? Because we ignore the decimal at the very beginning. 32 divided by 8. So when you go to write it this way, you need to remember that the 8 goes on the outside and the 32 goes on the inside. So 32 divided by 8 is 4, right? Okay, now is where I come to the decimal, okay? I have a decimal here. I can't divide by a decimal. I need a whole number. So I can move this right here. But if I do it on the outside, I have to do it on the inside as well, okay? So that makes it, so 0.8 goes into 0.32. I put it up here 0.4 times. Okay, you only have to do that if you end up with a decimal on this end. So that would be this number here would be the one you have to move the decimal as many places as it takes to get a whole number here. Then on the inside you move the decimal as many places as it takes to match this one. Okay, so here I have another one. I cheated a little because I used the other answer. So 16 goes into 56 3 times. Okay, so I'm not worried about the decimal. Let me scooch over. There we go. I'm not worried about the decimal yet. 16 goes into 56 3 times, and that makes 48. Subtract, you get 8. Okay, I'll drop my next digit down just like regular. 16 goes into 86 5 times. Five times 16 is 80. Subtract, drop the 4 down. 16 goes into 64 evenly, I think, yes, 4 times. Okay, so I just regular division. Now I need to deal with the decimal. I have 2 spaces on this outside. Okay, I need to go 1, 2 to get a whole number. Okay, I have the decimal here. I need to go 1, 2 because I did 2 here. I need 2 there. So it is going to go straight right there. So if you ask, well, Miss, what if there's, no decimal on the outside? If I have this 5.664. Okay, what if I have this? Okay, I have no decimal out here. That means, okay, I'm just going to cheat here. If there's no decimal out here, the decimal point goes straight up. If you have no decimal on the outside, but you have a decimal on the inside, just move it straight up. If you have a decimal on the outside, you have to scoot it to the end, count the number of spaces. Then on the inside, make it match, and then put it up. Let me know if you need some more help, and that's all for this video. Bye.